Hello and welcome to On the Couch with Steve, a podcast where we help you navigate the often complex world of buying and selling real estate. I'm Steve Athanates. I'm the owner of NG Real Estate Ipswich. Today we're going to give you the market wrap for Ipswich for where are we? August 2023. And what a month it was. Obviously, I'm joined today by Matthew-Taylor-Farrington from Purple Bunny.
He got it out. I got it out.
I got it out.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Matt. Thank you so much. You do this, you get to interview me and ask me questions about what happened with the Ipswich real estate market in August 2023.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of payback for me making you do a podcast.
Yes, that's right. You're the reason why I do this podcast. So
yes.
Anyone out there who doesn't like it, I apologise. It's his fault.
Yes. Yeah, I guess, so August, how did we go? What did we see? What were the numbers? You know, were people still listing? Were people still buying?
Answer is yes, yes and yes. People are still listing, but still not in the numbers that we would have thought. Obviously, we're recording this interview today is the 5th of September.
Yep.
Okay, so we're in spring. Officially, it's spring. Okay?
It doesn't feel like it outside.
It doesn't. It's actually,
or in these lights.
I think it's 32 degrees outside today, so it definitely doesn't feel like spring. It feels like summer. But interestingly, we did list 49 properties in August,
yep.
which is a really big number, but we still haven't seen the volume of people coming to market, and now we're in spring.
Yep.
So we're in September. People are still holding back. So what that still is translating to, there's still something like 52% less listings right now than
Yep.
there was this time 1 year ago.
Yep.
So last year we would have listed 80 to 90 properties.
Yes.
Okay, so nearly 3 a day. Now we're listing just under 2 a day. Yep. So the volume hasn't come to market yet.
Yep.
So in terms of sales, we had a massive month here at NG Real Estate Ipswich. We sold 59 properties in 31 days. So again, just under 2 properties. That equated to $39.5 million worth of real estate. So just under $40 million worth of Ipswich real estate transacted through our brand in August. So big thank you to all of our amazing sellers. We love you. Thank you so much for your continued support. To all the lucky buyers who got to buy, and there was 59 of you in August, congratulations. All the hard work's paid off. You did your due diligence. Hopefully you got your approval in principle,
home.
Your pre-approval, you got your dream home, and you're moving in very soon.
Yes.
So that's the market wrap.
Yep.
Big month, 49 listings, 59 sales, just under 40 million in real estate sold in Ipswich.
Yeah, right. And so you said obviously difference to last year was obviously nearly double. What do you think's contributing to that? Do you think the perception, I guess, or the fear out there that the media keeps putting out about interest rates and all that sort of stuff, do you think that's contributing to that drop? What do we think? Why do we think the numbers are lower?
Truthfully, no one knows why people are not listing.
Yeah.
A lot of time we put it down to uncertainty, but as it becomes more stable, we've just had 3 consecutive months with no interest rate rise. You would think that seller sentiment would be getting stronger. We keep reporting record prices. Do you mean great numbers at open homes? Probably 95% of all the properties we sell are in a multiple offer situation. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 people all wanting to buy the house at the same time and are being forced to compete. So why are people not listing their house in the same numbers that they were just 12 months ago? The answer is, I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
And I talk to a lot of people about it a lot, as you would imagine, because this is what we do. But it seems to be the trend across Australia.
Yeah.
And no one really understands why sellers are not coming to market.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
The only rational thing that I do here, and which I would agree with, is that for a lot of people there's a sentiment that, yes, I'll sell my house for good money.
Yes.
But then I've got to buy something else.
Yes.
And I will pay
more money,
good money for someone else's house.
Yep.
So that seems to be the only logical reason why people are not selling. because prices are definitely high. I would definitely describe this as a seller's market.
Yes.
Okay, buyers are still well represented and still obviously getting good value for money.
Yep.
Okay, house prices continue to rise because there is strong buyer demand.
Yeah.
So I would think this is predominantly a seller's market.
Yeah. And so what do you think? Obviously, we're heading into spring, and I think in a previous podcast we've talked about that. Spring's traditionally a bit of a stronger month. Is that right?
Well, it's our strongest season. So spring obviously goes for a couple of months, and
Yes.
obviously it tends to be our strongest season because obviously, the grass is growing, the flowers are blooming, all that good
Yes.
stuff's happening. Obviously, it's nice and warm outside. We've got past the winter chill, and people start to be very active.
And get out and live life.
And start doing things. So list the house for sale, move, change, whatever you're going to do. But like I said, just haven't seen that same activity we would normally expect in this normally a really strong selling season.
Okay.
Not yet. Maybe next month.
Yeah. Well, we'll stay
Maybe
tuned.
next month. We'll stay tuned.
And you said before a couple of record prices. You said you guys are breaking records there. So what are the hotspots? What are we seeing? What's happening in the Ipswich market? Where should we be looking? Where should people be buying?
Great question. Acreage tends still to be really, really popular.
Yep.
And we are seeing some big numbers. Last month I sold a property out at Deebing Heights in the Paradise Heights estate. $1.8 million sale.
Yes.
Which we all know for Ipswich, that's a pretty big number.
Yeah, agreed.
That property sold with multiple offers and sold within 7 days.
Yeah, right. Wow.
So massive amounts of interest. We know as agents there was a bit of conjecture, even from neighbours. When they saw the price, we put a price on it, and we were looking for offers in that $1.8 million range. A lot of people are saying they'll never get that. That's way too high. Wonder who came up with that price. That's real stupid.
Yeah.
Sold in 7 days.
Yeah, right.
Some of my competitors talked a little bit of rubbish and saying that he'll never sell that for that sort of price. Again, sold in 7 days. Thank you. So at the end of the day, massive result. We are constantly, and it tends to be our acreage properties, but we are constantly selling every single month, anywhere between, say, I would say 5 to 8 properties per month that are over $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Now, going back even 2 years ago, really unusual to sell anything over $1 million.
Yes.
Now, every single month, we're selling between 5 and 8 properties over $1 million, and some of these properties up in the towards the $2 million range.
Yeah.
So that top end of our market is still incredibly strong. Acreage is incredibly popular, so it can range from anywhere between 1 acre. I've just sold a property at Glamorganvale for $1,725,000. That property hasn't even settled yet. It settles in about a week. But that property was 43 acres, an amazing home, beautiful pool, sheds, obviously ideally set up for cattle. So anything between 1 to 40 or beyond, incredibly popular. So if you own acreage, give me a call. I can sell it, and we're going to sell it quick for really good money, but call me.
Yes.
So acreage is massively popular.
Okay.
Anything that's well presented in our quality estates. People like some of our most popular estates, obviously Flinders View, Yamanto, Deebing Heights, Ripley, South Ripley.
Yep.
Race is still extremely popular, even though it's one of our older suburbs. Tends to be probably a greater percentage of rental properties in there than, say, some of the other suburbs that I just mentioned. But all those suburbs are extremely popular. Some of our blue chip locations, your Eastern Heights, your Wood Ends, those sorts of areas, still massively popular. Brassel, amazingly popular. Okay, but all of our acreage estates and our core suburbs, huge traffic.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And I guess we've talked about the buying and selling homes now. So what's happening in the rental market? Because a couple of months ago when we were talking about that was crazy, and you said that's calmed down a little bit. Are we still seeing that? Has that settled? Is that calm?
It has settled. It's still strong, but it's nowhere near as competitive as it was.
Yep.
Okay, where people, you go to a house and there'd be 40 and 50 people. We're still seeing good numbers, but nowhere near those.
The volume that there was.
No, nowhere near those. Some of our rental prices have softened,
Yes.
and we are now having to have some conversations with our landlords about the fact that some of the prices that were being achieved are potentially no longer achievable.
Yes.
So we are seeing some of those properties come down anywhere between $20, $30, $40 a week, which for our renters is great news. Obviously, it's helping with affordability.
Yes.
So that's good news. But yeah, we definitely, it's still a strong market, but it's softened a little bit.
Well, that's good news. That's good to hear for renters, definitely.
Mate, it is. And look, for that segment of the market, they have been, they've been beaten up a little bit over the last 12 to 18 months.
Yes.
So some positive news moving forward. So across the board, for the Ipswich real estate market, it's all good news. Okay. The market's strong. Okay. We'd love to see some more properties come to market, but for all you buyers out there who are coming to open homes on weekend and toiling to try and find your dream home or that investment property to add to your portfolio, keep coming. We love seeing you. Obviously, be pre-approved, be prepared, try and make your terms as attractive as you possibly can in terms of, shorten them up as much as you can, because that's what sellers today want, the shortest terms. Okay, and obviously, if you want the property, be aggressive. Come forward with a good, solid offer and make sure the seller knows you want to sell. Okay, so all in all, a great Ipswich real estate market for August 2023, and we look forward to seeing what happens in September. And we'll talk about that next month. So everyone out there, thank you for tuning in to On the Couch with Steve. If you are interested, you got any thoughts on what we've talked about today, please subscribe below, give us your thoughts and your comments. Big thank you as always to Matthew-Taylor-Farrington from Purple Bunny. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate your time.
Throwing me in the chair again.
No worries, love you. And anyone else, if you'd like to hear more of On the Couch with Steve, tune in and we'll see you soon.